Hello, my name is Donna Lovett, and I commend those of you who are interested in an online business. Either you're wanting to start one or you have started one, and you're just looking for tools that's going to help you to be more successful. So, one of the things that I'm doing over about a 30-day period is I'm answering questions that you might have as it relates to an online business. So, this is the question that I'm answering today. How much money do I need to start an online business? Good question, right? How much money do I need to start an online business? Now, that really does depend on the kind of business that you are going to build. Now, if you are someone who is, you know, putting your toe in the water and you don't really know if you want to build something long term, then you could start an online business, I would say, for around $200. There are some people that are really interested in trying to start a business spending as little money as possible. So if that's you, you would still, in this day and age, need to create a domain name. In this day and age, you have to have a domain name and a company name. You need to have a basic website builder. There's some that aren't very expensive, and you can do that. If you're going to sell someone else's product or program online, then you might need to join an affiliate program or that organization so that you can get an affiliate link for that. And there's all kind of free training online. And so you can just make the decision that you're going to just do free training. Now, I would caution you for that, about that, but that is, an option for you. So again, you can literally start an online business for about a couple of $100 or so. Will that work long term? Um, that just depends. But if you are building something sustainable, then your costs are going to be a little bit more. You do need to have a domain name. You will want to consider at some point registering your business, maybe considering an LLC. I'm going to talk about that in the next video. You may want to have a good website or some kind of platform. You need an email system so you have a way of connecting with your clients, your customers, and training. If you want a good business, then you want good training and possibly mentorship from someone who is doing the kind of thing that you're interested in doing. So, building a sustainable online business, there is some real cost. And the cost is not just money, but is how you set it up in its structure. One of the decisions that you're going to need to make that affects your startup cost is what kind of website do you want? Do you want a website or do you want a hub? And I'll just briefly share with you the difference. A basic website, will give you a good online presence. But if you want to do anything else, you'll have to maybe purchase additional services. If you want to do a webinar, then you may have to purchase a webinar program. If you want to create funnels, you have to purchase that. If you want to create courses online, then there's programs that will do that for you. If you want to track your results, there is a program for that. In other words, you will have to kind of duct tape different programs as you need them and connect them with your hub, with your website. The difference between a website and a hub is that in a hub, you have everything that you need right there. You have the ability to create funnels, ability to do webinars. You have the capacity to do tracking and funnels. You can create your own community. You can do videos and host your videos. Almost anything. You can do blogs. You have ways of communicating with your community. You can create apps, So in other words, anything that you can think of that you need to run a business, you would have in a business hub. Now, the cost upfront would be a little more upfront, but in the end, long haul, you save money. So you would have to decide in terms of your startup cost whether you want a website or a hub. So the cost is not expense, just not expense. It's also protection and how you protect your vision, your business, setting things up so that it's structurally sound for the long haul. So that doesn't mean that, for some people, their whole business is on website or on YouTube or on Facebook. Their whole business, all of their contacts, everything. They communicate with their people basically through Facebook and YouTube. I call that rented land. It's not your own business. You're doing your business on someone else's platform. And the danger in that is that if they change their algorithms or change their rules on you, it could affect what you can do and could possibly even affect your ability to connect with your people. So, do you use those platforms? Absolutely. You want to use Facebook and Twitter and definitely YouTube and all of those platforms, but you would want to get the people from those platforms into your own house, into your own land, into your own program, and your own platform. And that's what a web or a hub will do for you. So there is a scripture that says to count the cost before you begin to build. So what you want to do is to make sure that you understand what you need in advance. So here are 3 questions that you can ask yourself. Am I testing something? I'm reading these questions from this little cheat sheet I have. Are you testing something casually or are you building something long term? Do you want an online presence or do you want to own your own platform? And are you willing to invest in something gradually as you grow? So you don't have to build everything at once. But when you understand what's required of you, then it helps you to become clearer and it makes the path before you more doable. So if you would like help to think through the tools that you will actually need to start your own online business, I have created a space where a free community where I walk you through those tools step by step. You'll have access to all kind of resources, free resources, tools, training, things that can help you to iron out and think through what you want. This is not a place where you are pressured to buy anything, but a comfortable place where you're able to explore. And so you'll see the link for that below. And the first thing that you'll find when you register is that you'll automatically have access to what I call a 30-day success rhythm, where every day for 30 days, you will receive mindsets, inspirational tools that will help you on your journey. This first 30 days, you're going to be exposed to mindsets of a millionaire. What are some things, how does millionaires and people that are successful on that level, how do they think? And I'm going to challenge you so you can align your thoughts with theirs. So, and then there'll be other free tools. So click on the link below. I look forward to seeing you in the community where you will connect with other people like you who are interested in either starting a business or have started one. So a community of like-minded people. So until next time, guys, I wish you tremendous success in your endeavors.